The war already started, you just didn't hear it. No missiles, no explosions, no warning sirens, just a line of code. Right now, somewhere in the world, an artificial intelligence system is scanning satellite feeds, analyzing patterns of human behavior, and ranking potential targets faster than any human intelligence team ever could. Within seconds, it can suggest who poses a threat, where they are, and when to strike. And here's the unsettling part. The human decision maker often doesn't fully understand how the AI reached that conclusion. This isn't a distant future scenario. This is happening now. Modern warfare has quietly entered a new phase, one where algorithms don't just assist humans, they shape the battlefield itself. The rise of algorithmic warfare. For decades, war was driven by human judgment, commanders, analysts, and soldiers making decisions based on experience, intuition, and incomplete information. Today, that foundation is shifting. Artificial intelligence is now being integrated into military systems to analyze massive streams of battlefield data, identify patterns invisible to humans, predict enemy movements, recommend strategic actions. Instead of replacing humans outright, AI is becoming a decision engine, a system that processes information at a scale and speed no human can match. This is often called algorithmic warfare, and it's changing everything. War at machine speed. One of the biggest transformations AI brings is speed. Traditional military decision-making follows a cycle. Observe, orient, decide, act. This process could take hours, sometimes days. AI compresses that entire cycle into seconds. On it can track multiple targets simultaneously, analyze real-time drone footage, adjust strategies instantly based on new data. This creates what experts call machine speed warfare. The danger isn't just that AI is fast, it's that humans can't keep up. When decisions are made in milliseconds, human oversight becomes more symbolic than real. Commanders may still approve actions, but in reality, they're trusting the system's recommendation under extreme time pressure. When data becomes a weapon. In modern AI warfare, data is as powerful as any missile. AI systems rely on enormous datasets, satellite imagery, phone metadata, social media, activity, surveillance footage. By combining these sources, AI can build detailed behavioral profiles of individuals and groups. But there's a critical flaw: data is never perfect. People move unpredictably. Patterns change. Context gets lost. And when AI misinterprets data, the consequences can be catastrophic. Unlike humans, AI doesn't understand intent. It calculates probabilities. A person becomes a target not because they are confirmed to be dangerous, but because the system calculates a high likelihood that they might be. That subtle difference changes the moral foundation of warfare entirely. The illusion of intelligence. AI systems appear intelligent. They recognize faces, detect objects, and generate strategies. But their intelligence is fundamentally different from human reasoning. They don't feel empathy, understand ethics, grasp context the way humans do. Instead, they optimize for outcomes based on data and objectives. This creates a dangerous illusion. Because the system looks intelligent, humans tend to trust it, even when they shouldn't. This phenomenon is known as automation bias, the tendency to believe that machines are more accurate than humans, even when evidence suggests otherwise. In warfare, that bias can mean the difference between life and death. The global AI arms race. No country wants to fall behind in this new era of warfare. As a result, nations are investing heavily in military AI. Autonomous drones, AI-powered surveillance systems, predictive targeting algorithms, robotic ground units. The competition is intense and accelerating, Because here's the reality. If one nation gains a significant AI advantage, it could dominate the battlefield without deploying large numbers of human soldiers. That possibility is driving rapid development, often faster than regulations can keep up. And unlike nuclear weapons, and to which require rare materials and massive infrastructure, AI can be developed with data, computing power, and software expertise, resources that are far more accessible. The most dangerous gap: no rules. Despite the rapid rise of AI in warfare, there are still no universally agreed upon global laws governing its use. There is ongoing debate about banning fully autonomous weapons, but progress is slow. Some countries support strict regulations. Others argue that restrictions would limit their strategic advantage. This creates a dangerous environment. Technology is advancing faster than the rules that are supposed to control it. And history has shown that when powerful technologies emerge without clear regulations, they tend to be used. From assistants to decision makers. At first, AI was introduced as a support tool, helping analyze data, assisting in planning, improving logistics. But over time, its role has expanded. Today, AI systems can recommend targets, prioritize threats, suggest optimal strike times. In some cases, they can even coordinate multiple operations simultaneously. This gradual shift from assistant to advisor to decision maker is easy to overlook, but it's one of the most important changes happening right now. Because once humans begin relying on AI for critical decisions, stepping back becomes difficult. The risk of faster conflicts. AI doesn't just change how wars are fought, it changes how quickly they escalate. In the past, conflicts often involved delays, time to gather intelligence, time to communicate decisions, time to deploy forces. These delays created space for diplomacy and de-escalation. AI removes much of that delay. When systems can respond instantly, there's less time for reflection, negotiation, human judgment. This increases the risk of rapid escalation, where small incidents can quickly spiral into larger conflicts. When mistakes become catastrophic, every system makes mistakes. Humans misjudge situations. Machines misinterpret data. But AI introduces a new kind of risk: scale. A human error might affect a single decision. An AI error can affect thousands instantly. If a flawed algorithm is used across multiple systems, the same mistake can be repeated at massive scale before anyone notices. And because AI systems often operate at high speed, there may be little opportunity to intervene once an error begins. The responsibility problem. One of the most complex issues in AI warfare is accountability. If an AI system makes a decision that leads to unintended harm, who is responsible? Is it the programmer who built the system? The commander who approved its use? The government that deployed it? The company that developed the technology? Or is responsibility diluted across all of them? Right now, there is no clear answer, and that lack of clarity makes ethical decision-making even more difficult. The psychology of distance AI also changes the emotional experience of war. Traditionally, soldiers face the reality of combat directly. The sights, the sounds, the consequences. AI creates distance. Decisions can be made from control rooms through screens, with data instead of direct experience. This distance can reduce emotional impact. And when the emotional cost of war decreases, the barrier to engaging in conflict may also decrease. With the hidden shift nobody talks about. The biggest transformation isn't visible. It's not robots on the battlefield or drones in the sky. It's the shift in decision-making power. War is no longer just about weapons, troops, strategy. It's about information and computation. Whoever controls the most advanced AI systems gains a powerful advantage, not just in combat, but in shaping how conflicts unfold. What comes next? AI in warfare is still evolving. Future developments could include fully autonomous combat systems, swarms of coordinated AI drones, real-time battlefield simulations, advanced predictive models for conflict outcomes. Each advancement brings new capabilities and new risks. The line between human control and machine autonomy will continue to blur. The final reality AI is not inherently good or bad, it's a tool. But like any powerful tool, its impact depends on how it's used and how well it's controlled. Right now, the world is at a turning point. AI has already entered the battlefield. It's already influencing decisions. It's already changing the nature of war. The question is no longer if AI will shape the future of conflict. It's how far we allow it to go. Wars used to be fought by humans, with machines as tools. Now, machines are starting to guide humans, and if that balance continues to shift, the next war may not be decided by who has the strongest army, but by who has the smartest algorithm.